So, hey Keisha, how you doing?
Hi, Dan. How are you?
Good, good, good. We're not going to tell them while we're laughing. So anyway, just want to acknowledge that I am recording this call, and for promotional purposes only, just want to confirm you're okay with that. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, great. So, Keisha, let's start off by telling our audience who you are, just a little bit about you. So, if you could just tell us a little bit about you, we'd love to hear it.
Okay. Hello, everybody who's listening.
Okay.
My name is Keisha Hall. I'm from Orange, New Jersey. I'm a mother of five, a grandmother of six. I come from a musical background. My grandfather, father, aunt, uncle was in a legendary band called a legendary jazz group called the Gordons back in Newark. Many years ago, of course, that was way before I was born. And I did a lot of shows in school singing. Never thought that I would actually be a singer today. I am a certified nursing assistant, so I also do ministry and helping others. Been doing that for 11 years. And I'm in the process of working and walking into my ministry as God keeps preparing me to do so.
Wow. Wow.
And I originally now live in Greensboro, North Carolina. I've been here. I've been in North Carolina now for 6 years. This is where I was able to regroup my life and come back into the house music world.
Okay. Yes, you said you're originally from Orange, and then you moved to Greensboro, North Carolina. I said that's a big jump.
Yeah.
You know, so,
Yeah.
Wow. So tell us. I know you mentioned you come from a musical background, a musical family. Were there any other outside musical influences on you in the early years?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah. R&B. The 80s. I'm gonna say the 80s
Okay.
genre. The Jodeci's and the Faith Evans and the Stephanie Mills and oh my God, Mariah Carey and Malira.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, I can go on. What's my girl? Oh my good, Nikki Howard. Oh, I'm a big fan of hers. Oh my goodness. Today, remember the group Today? Intro, Stevie Wonder. I was really big on the 80s, but of course I grew up with older sisters and brothers who listened to Stylistics, Delphonics.
Oh, that was the 60s.
Oh yeah. So I mean, if you name a song or play a song, you gonna look at me like, well, how you know that? And you were born in the 70s. And my dad used to be in a group called the Del Caprice. Their music is actually on YouTube, which is I just found that 2 years ago. But their music is called the Del Caprice. So they were in the R&B. Dad was in the R&B group. So yeah, I followed. I'm definitely a music child.
Oh.
Well, so you got a lot. I have a lot of influences by music. I love all kinds.
See, now I've said this many, many times before. I'm going to say it again. So I'm a lover of music myself. I don't know if I come from a musical family. I had two aunts that really made the biggest impression on me. That's Aunt Phil and Aunt Bert in terms of my music. Now, see, the Lord gives you two gifts. No, let me rephrase that. He gives you one of two gifts. It's either the ability to sing or the ability to, and here's the second gift, is to realize at a young age that singing is not for you and go on and do something else. Now, see, that's the category I fall in.
Right.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Right, it became very clear that was not going to work for me. Anyway, but I still love my music, and then of course I went down the DJing route, and I've been doing parties, I don't know, for many, many years.
Okay.
So now, at what point did you realize that you had a voice compared to, like, say, maybe all your contemporaries, and said, hold it, she could grow out a little bit.
I was 4 years old, and my father used to make me and my brother sit down and sing, and I used to get mad at my brother because he wouldn't do it, but I would do it. And when I got into elementary school, there was a lady named I think she was my chorus teacher.
Okay.
I was pushed to get into chorus, and when I got into chorus, and I remember her auditioning me. I had to be about 3rd or 4th grade. She had me sing Barbra Streisand songs, and I fought with her because I didn't want to sing no Barbra Streisand songs, but she knew that I could sing it. So I learned this Barbra Streisand song, Memory, which everybody's heard. Yeah, and and I sang Memory, and then she had me start singing Billie Holiday songs. And from there on, from 4th grade to 6th grade, every year I would play Billie Holiday.
Wow.
And I would sing His Eyes on a Sparrow and The Lord is My Shepherd, and God Bless the Child.
God Bless the Child, right?
Yep.
Well,
and then when
no, I'd say wow.
Yeah. But of course, being young, you still don't have that confidence in knowing that you got a voice, even though there's other people saying, come on, you can do this, you can do this. And then I used to always sing at home, and I guess I used to be so loud that it used to irritate my mama. But at that point, I knew that I liked singing. I knew that I did. I knew that I did. I was terrified to sing in front of people, but I knew that I liked singing. So that's how I got into that.
Isn't that interesting? Speaking of Barbra Streisand, do you know that she has stated more than one time that she had stage fright? And so the whole idea of being scared, even at a mature point in her life, she has stated that. So that's pretty interesting. But really, really, if you think about it, the whole idea of singing in front of a bunch of people is a little, all those eyeballs, and you're like, oh Lord, please don't let me remember the lyrics and.
Yeah. That was what's supposed to be. I'll mess somebody's song up in a minute.
Well, let me share one little thing here before the next question. Okay, so now, talking about messing up somebody's song. Now, you remember Stevie Wonder's Superstition, right?
Yes.
And here's this part where he goes into the hook, and I never knew what he was saying. To this day, I don't know what he's saying. He's saying, good baby. No, sign, steal, deliver. I don't know what he's saying at this point. He says, I don't know, sometimes get the future, baby. I don't know what he's saying. So, that's true, baby. I'm signed, steal. Listen, let me tell you. See right there. I shouldn't have even broken down the song because I just established that the reason I shouldn't be singing. But that's
But that's okay. It's still in you. It's still in you.
Okay.
That is all right.
Well, so you started out like, in R&B. How did the whole Soulful House thing come about for you?
Okay. I love telling this story.
Okay.
The Soulful House music. I remember my sister-in-law taking me to my first male dance show. down at the Eleganza in Newark on 16th Avenue. Do you remember that place? Okay.
Listen, I never went to a male strip joint, so that's not my thing. But you know, I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna flow with you right here. Okay.
Okay, so she took me to my first male dance show. Of course, it freaked me out because I was young, and I was like, oh my God, why am I here? So anyway, I found out that there was a talent show. They had talent shows on Tuesday nights called the Curry Doctor. So one particular night, a whole bunch of us got together and we went to the Curry Doctor. Lonnie Tucker from WNJR, who used to be the host of WNJR back in the 80s. I want to say 87, 88. He was the host. So it was recorded live on WNJR, and you had all your different artists who would come. It was very professional. So my girlfriend and my sister-in-law, they pushed me to sing. And when I got up and sang, the very first song I did was Mickey Howard, Baby Be Mine.
Okay.
And when I performed that song, these two guys jumped on the background. So I turned around and I looked at them because, of course, I got nervous even more. I'm like, oh, my God, now somebody jumped on the back of the song. They know the song. I'm scared now. But they turned it out.
Okay.
And they made me really sing the song like I was Mickey. And this guy started throwing money out on the floor. Throwing money out on the floor, just going, and I'm really getting nervous, but I'm trying to get through the song as well.
Okay.
So after I performed that song, these two guys, who everybody knows who they are, came up to me. We introduced each other, and we became friends. And that was Kenny Bobby and Eddie Stockley.
Really?
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Story.
And I had to be about, I probably was 17 then.
Okay.
And every week, Kenny and Eddie would come and sing background for everybody and their mama. And Kenny will win just about every talent show. It was. This particular night, I won when I did Baby Be Mine. So I did get to win. And I met them, we connect, and I started hanging out with them. And then we had a big finale one night, and a diva was coming down there. Marsha Jefferson, Cece Rogers, oh my God, Blaze. A lot of people were coming down to this talent show. So that's how I learned about the house music thing. And plus the DJ played nothing but classic house and soulful house or whatever it was back then. And then I got introduced to another artist called named Michelle Ayers. Me and her became real good friends.
Oh, wow.
And then I hung out. I went down to the Zanzibar where I met all the club people. It was all weird to me and like, what is wrong with these people? What am I doing here? Why am I here? But it turned out to be fun because I learned that it was just a feeling. It was a spiritual thing. And I used to just sit back and watch people how they really engaged in the music.
Right.
So it became adrenaline for me. I'm like, okay, where are we going next? Where we going now? And next thing you know, we were going to the Peppermint Lounge and we were singing. They were drawing me in a little bit more. So I started doing background sessions with them. Meeting different people in Patterson. That's Rico Tyler, one of the big artist producers at Smack Productions, and Mike Cameron. And then next thing you know, Keisha's doing background for different club artists. In Adiva, I did backgrounds on her UK album. She had a 2-side album. And I did backgrounds on that, and then I did backgrounds for Jovan Armstrong, I did backgrounds for Malira, the one that sings
Okay.
Go Outside in the Rain. I did
So.
backgrounds for her in New York. So I just started meeting different people. I can't remember every single body I did backgrounds for, but it was a lot of people. It was over 20 years of doing this and meeting different people. There's some people I don't even remember, but I know on my Discog, if you go to the Discog, you'll see some of the people that I've done a lot of background for. And that's how I got into it. And then last year, no, I'm sorry, back in 2011, I met with, oh gosh, what's his name? I met with SEMA recording artist Wayne Gardner.
Okay.
And I was recording with Bo Moore, who was the producer for Valerie Ingram, who did music. Music is the way I live. I'm in love and I'm
Yes. Yeah.
I did background for her too.
That's another one I'll have to make up words to.
Right. So, and I did backgrounds for her. I did backgrounds for Sabrina Johnson. Remember Sabrina Johnson? Peace in the valley, peace in the soul. Yeah, I did backgrounds for her. And then I got Lucima Bowmore. And I recorded my first, no. I'm sorry, I got to go back a little bit more. Back in 2001, I met up with Dorian Dip. I met up with him and Damon Blackman, and they pushed me to do a song by Angela Bofield. It was a remake of Rough Times. And we did an EP. And Eddie Stockley and my sister did backgrounds on it. So that was the very first EP that I dropped ever done. And I was terrified when I did it because I didn't want to do it. I was like, why do they keep calling me to go in the studio to do this song? I don't want to do this song. Yeah, I wasn't confident. And singing with Kenny and Eddie, back then they were just all over the place. I was with them with CeCe Rogers, hanging out when they were doing shows with CeCe and them, and I didn't have the confidence like they did, so it was like, oh well, I'm gonna just go along anyway. But the journey was fun. I don't regret any of it, and I'm very grateful to be at this point where I'm doing my own thing now.
Yeah, say something that I think is really, really, it's really good. It's spectacular. I'm going to say this, is that you're speaking to vulnerability. And, most of us don't want people to know that we don't have it all under control.
Yeah.
And that sometimes it's going to take us a minute to get this together here.
Yeah.
And, I'm here. And I think that's good that you're willing to share that because there's somebody out there who maybe has that golden voice also, but just doesn't have the confidence to go out and try it. And
right.
And then too, you admit too that there were other people around you. I won't say pushing, I would say encouraging you. How about that?
Yes.
Do that. And I think that, I'm very, very happy you're willing to share that because I know that's going to help somebody. That's going to help somebody.
Oh yes, that's the whole idea of where I'm at with this. It's just anything that I sing about is just to encourage somebody because I live with a lot of doubt and a lot of and there was sometimes you're born with the silver spoon in your mouth, and sometimes you got to struggle to find out where and who you are.
Wow.
So what worked for me was to allow God to come in and take over. And if nobody believes in Him, I'm telling you, because if I had time to give you my testimony, you wouldn't even believe me. But it wasn't nobody but the grace of God. So now I'm able to put things in music. That's my ministry. However I get the message, it's a real ministry. It's not just because I can go in the studio now and record. No, he gave me the opportunity to share my gift with somebody so they can know that they too, whatever the song is singing about, they can be encouraged and they can seek him for themselves.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's some powerful stuff. You know, and I don't want to put you on the spot, but here's what I'm hearing, that you can put your hands on some things that you went through and that you feel delivered.
Yes.
I have a friend right now that's going through some stuff. And then, and music is a funny thing because, okay, it's like this. If you get a new car, all of a sudden it's all new cars like that. It's kind of like if you're going through a point in your life and you hear music, all the music, I mean, I don't care what the song is. I don't care if it's about red balloons and blue skies.
Right.
You can hear what you're going through that song.
Yes.
Through different songs. And again, I'm sensing that, what your music does is this real life situations that people can say, okay, okay, all right, well, I can do this. Go pay for it, I can do this.
Oh yeah, you can, because it's a choice. Do you want to live or do you want to die? Which one is it? Do you want to die going through that struggle, or do you want to live and understand it and go through it? Because we don't stay there. We eventually grow and we learn from it.
It's
we
like
don't learn from it.
That's like the old saying, and it came to pass, not it came to stay,
Yes, sir. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And I mean, let me mention, I'm a single mother who raised 5 kids.
Oh, wow.
Through the journey, when I thought I was alone, I wasn't.
Wow.
So when you're going through it, and whoever that person is, or a person that's listening right now, it may seem like God is not there, but trust and believe me, He is. You just have to believe and trust that He's with you. And that would help comfort you during your journey and during your darkness, during your storm. You gotta feel that. You gotta know that. And you gotta look back over other things that you came through. And that's what helps me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I look back where I came from, what I was brought through, and I had some struggles, honey, where I couldn't see nothing. I'm screaming and hollering. I might have went outside and climbed a tree or something. Okay, somebody help me.
Wow.
Okay, I was a nutcase at one time, but God, He was always there, and He's always with us, even when we don't feel Him. He's there.
Wow.
He's there.
Well, I'm glad you chose to share that, because again, I know that somebody is like, oh my God, I just needed to hear that,
Oh yeah, I have to. It's my lifestyle now. I have to, because it's real. It's what I live. I don't just talk about it. I live it. And I want my kids and my grandkids to know who God is too. Whether they choose to serve Him right now or believe in Him right now, at least I planted the seed.
Right. Wow. Let's do this. Okay. Speaking of music, and then we'll come back to our regularly scheduled program.
Okay.
You have several songs out. I want you to pick 2 of them that come to mind now, and tell the story behind it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first song I did was You Did It. You Did, I did last year. That's a testimony. I gave up on singing after I did praise and worship in church. I'm not here to bash anybody, because we're all not perfect and we all fall short. But I was like, you know what? I don't want to sing anymore. So in this 1 week, my aunt broke her hip. And when I talked to her on the phone, my aunt was in the dining room, in the living room of the nursing home playing the piano. So I said, honey, what are you doing? I said, you playing? She said, oh, yes. She said, I'm in here. She said, I done made up a song, and when I get back to church, I want these people to know this. They're going to learn this song the way I want them to sing it. And I started laughing. So she said, well, are you still singing? And I said, no, honey. I said, no, I didn't. I stopped singing. She said, baby, God gave you a gift. Whether you become famous, whatever it is, he said, his intentions are not for you to be famous, that's okay. He said, but he still gave you a gift, and as long as you can talk and open your mouth and sing, continue to use that gift. And I said, okay, all right. So 2 days after I talked to her, a friend of mine who I did my R&B song with at DNL Studios when I was 17 years old, Larry, oh God, he'll tell me if I forget his last name. But anyway, Larry. Larry lives in Japan. Shout out to you, Larry. Anyway, he hit me up. He was asking me, was I still singing? And he was like, I really wish you would go back out there and sing. And I said, Larry, no, I don't know. I said, my aunt said the same thing the other day. I said, I'm just tired of, when I was ready, there were other people that wasn't. And I felt like I started really believing in myself when they wasn't, because they had so much going on in their world. I guess it just wasn't the right time. So Larry said, actually his name is Larry Ransom. He said, well, I would love to see you singing again. I was on my way to Jersey that week. I got a call. I put something on Facebook saying I'm coming home to visit, and Joe Flame hit me up. Now, mind you, I've been following Joe Flame for years, but we never physically met. At Joseph Davis with D-Sharp Records. To make a long story short, I said, Joe Flame said, oh, I would love you to do a song for me when you come to Jersey. So I said, here we go. I said, oh, here we go. Here come these producers that don't know what they want. Anyway, Joe Flame sends me the track that he want me to hear. So I said, well, wait a minute. So I said, whoa, wait a minute. I said, okay, Joe want me to hear this song? Okay. I'm sitting in front of my favorite bodega store, and I said, let me listen to this song. So I put the song on, and instantly the spirit, the thought of you did it. It was something that I came out of 3 years ago, and the reason why I said you did it, because I never prayed for something so hard until what I experienced 3 years ago. And I knew it wasn't me who gave me the power to walk away from what I was dealing with. And that song, all I heard was, you did it. I said, you did it, you did it. I said, and I started crying.
Wow.
My daughter got in the car. I said, give me your phone. I said, I got to sing something. I sang this song all the way through, didn't write no words down, don't even remember what I said when I was singing, but I was crying. So I called Joe, and I said, can you give me your address? I said, we got to do this right now. Are you busy right now? He said, no, sure. You go to my house right now. I said, Joe, we got to do this right now. The spirit was on me. I was ready to move. Got to Joe's house, hugged him. Mind you, never seen him. We were always Facebook friends. I knew he was a producer. I knew he was a singer. We never seen each other face to face. We hugged each other like we knew each other for years, like we've been hanging out as buddies. Wow. I said, come on, let's do this. I laid the backgrounds down. Mind you, I haven't sang or recorded nothing in 5 years. I laid the backgrounds down. I tried to write down a verse, and I couldn't do it. I said, Joe, I can't write a verse down. I can't. He said, yes, you can. Yes, you can. He said, come on. I said, no, just put the track on. We got the backgrounds covered. Let me just sing. I sang the whole song through, added the harmonies, did whatever without writing it down.
Wow. Wow.
I told Joe to listen back to the song, Joe. I said, please tell me it makes sense. I said, please tell me I'm saying. I said, because I don't know where I was just now, but I hope it makes sense. He said, we keeping this.
Oh, wow.
And when I listened to it again, I cried. And then I told him my testimony about what I went through and why you did it. You blew my mind. Came to my spirit.
Wow.
And
That's some story.
yeah. So from that song, a guy named Seth Kina hit me up from South Africa. So we're going to the next song.
Okay.
Hit me up from South Africa. He loved You Did It. It inspired him. He told me to listen to his music listen to how his style is. He does Afro house music, soulful house. And I trust him instantly. Instantly.
Wow.
It just felt right. He sent me a track. I'm listening to the track and I'm like, what am I going to sing on this track? This is totally different. So I had to come out of a comfort zone.
Okay.
I came up with the idea. I kept hearing, and I just want to be free, free. And I put my idea of free on that track.
Wow.
And that's how I came up with that song, the lyrics and everything. Recorded it at D. Sharp's house, Joe Flame. And Seth had got Murakumba recordings from Florida, Doug Gomez. He got him to landed on his label. And it actually hit. It was charted over 20 times. It was on track first twice. So it got a good buzz. Yeah. It got a good buzz. And that's when I knew right then and there to keep going. Keep going.
Wow.
Keep going.
You know.
So those two songs right there. And then with Free being, when we did the video, I didn't know that we were going to turn it into a message of domestic violence. So that's what really captured people's attention.
Right.
And being free from it and how you want to be free and how people always judging you. People always got something to say. And, even when you're in a relationship, you have these men who are who can be women too, can be over controlling, obsessed, and I went through that before. So I was really able to relate with what I was singing about. And plus when we did the video, I sang what I felt and what I went through.
Wow.
So that's what those two songs mean to me.
Well, I remember when you were at Lincoln Park, because that's the first time I ever saw you live, and you sang about that. That's the song you did that. You sang that song. I remember.
Yes.
That's right. Oh, wow.
Yes. And actually, that's my second time performing at Lincoln Park. I performed in 2011.
Oh, okay. Well, that was the first time I knew of you, but I didn't realize you were going to be on the bill until I saw you, and then, but I really couldn't get to you because you're big time like you are. You can't you just can't walk up there and say, I'm speaking before, who are you? So you understand when you're at that level, you understand what I'm saying?
Honestly, I'm not one of those kind of artists, and I never will be. Never.
So I said, when I saw you on August 25th at Silver Pines Place, when you sang, of course, you did what you did, and I said, I got to get to her right now. And I'm just, grateful that you were so gracious. And
I'm grateful that you came and asked me. Believe me, I'm very grateful. Very grateful.
Wow.
Nobody has no idea when you stuck in a place where you don't believe in yourself. That's a dark place. And you got so much in you, you just don't know how to come out. You don't. Where do I start? And I mean, I started writing and arranging stuff. I was in a group before, but that fell apart. But I didn't know I had that gift.
Right.
I didn't know it. And even when I did it then, I didn't believe in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Sometimes, sometimes we're the last ones to really accept what our gifts and also, too, we're our biggest critics sometimes too.
Yes.
So that happens.
Yes.
So where is Soulful House now as far as you're concerned, and what part you play? Where do you see it going? What's your perception of it?
My perception of it, I love it. It's like a new R&B to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that there's a lot of people who are coming out more with messages to help somebody. And I think it needs to be played more on the radio, to be honest with you.
Oh, great. Okay, I'm gonna try not to rant for a minute.
And I play a part in it because I'm soulful, baby. And that jazz, my dad and them, and that jazz is in my spirit, so I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it, definitely.
Well, they need to stop playing. So now I talk to so many people in the Soulful House genre who, in my opinion, I don't say they gave up on it, but I don't know. It's kind of like in my mind, like we're stuck in the problem as opposed into the solution. What I mean by that is that, okay, they won't play it because, Soulful House people don't spend money. They won't play it because it's not, that genre is not the younger people, and the younger people buy the music. That generation doesn't send the music. It's not, they won't play it because, they just don't seem to attract the audience or the number of people. I mean, I hear all that different stuff. And I say, well, listen. So from my perspective, I say, if you say that's a challenge, then now, if you like it and love it, so now that we know the challenge, what are you going to do about it? I'm going to stop my rant right there, because I have some definite thoughts and ideas. But anyway, I'm going to stop my rant right there.
It's all right, because, time changes, and people, I'm not judging, I'm just voicing an opinion, but people become selfish when it comes to what they want to hear opposed to what the audience want to hear. How would you know what the audience want to hear if you don't give it a chance?
You know what? Amen. Amen. Amen, people.
Yep.
Preach.
Yep.
Amen.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You won't know. It's not about you, because without an artist, I don't care how long you've been a DJ, but without an artist, unless you're going to play just music without singing, there will be no music.
Right.
There will be no lyrics.
Right.
It'll just be music.
Right.
And people want to hear lyrics.
People do want to hear singing.
Oh, yeah.
Most people want to hear singing at some point. I mean, it'd be off track, but they want to hear something. Come on, give me something.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, most people.
Right.
Well,
and it's okay to get happy about your gifts, but don't get above your gifts.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about other styles. Do you listen to and or sing other styles of music? I know you mentioned jazz. You listen to sing anything else?
Yes, gospel.
Okay.
Which I wasn't at one point, but I do now. It helps me. Words, lyrics, inspires me. I used to sing with live bands, and I used to host a couple of talent shows in Newark.
Okay.
And one song I used to always bring to my set was "Open My Heart" by Yolanda Adams.
By Yolanda Adams, right?
And I would open that. I would bring that to a set that I would do, and it did something for me during that set. And that's what made me branch off and really start listening to inspiration. And now some of them are actually like jazzy, like Kim Burrell. I love, oh my God, I love her. But that jazz, it's not just, you can hear somebody speak a good word about God, And it they don't necessarily have to say Jesus or God, but it can just be something that just distracts your soul. And I listen to my son and his music. My son is an artist also.
Okay.
And he's reaching the young crowd. He's getting I'm very proud of him right now, but I know it's not about him, but I listen to his music so I can understand.
Okay.
And because if he hear me talking about him, he's like, "Oh, it's not about me." And I like soft. I like soft music. I love the old '90s, the '80s songs back in MTV days. Remember those? Yeah, I still go. I convert back. Honestly, I can't really get with the new style of music today, unless it's an old school like Charlie Wilson.
Okay.
If Stevie comes back out with something, it's just the style just changed up so much. Yeah, changed up so much.
Well, let me ask you a question. Okay. And if you don't want to answer this question, it's okay. Are you starting to sound like your parents?
My father. Yeah. My father. I hear him so much. It's crazy, but yeah. It's okay.
I don't know,
It's okay. But the good thing about it is him and my mother listens to me now.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right,
so they trust me to listen to me. Put it that way.
Okay.
They trust me. And my kids trust me to listen to me because they know I'm not going to say anything wrong to hurt them.
Right.
And my boyfriend, he listens to me too. I thank God for him.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I just asked because I remember my parents were like, especially my father. Daddy knows music. Oh yeah, move it.
Yeah, he was right.
Yeah,
he was right. But I prefer to listen to nothing new. Really caught my attention. I mean, my young daughters try to get me to hear whatever them girls' names is that they listen to, and some of it's catchy and all that, but I'm just not feeling it. You could throw on some Jodeci. I'm turning the radio up.
Okay.
You can put on some old Mary. I'm turning the radio up. You can put on my Faith Evans, and I'm turning the radio up. Okay. So, yeah, baby. Yes, sir.
Well, every generation has their music.
Yeah.
Is there anyone that you would like to sing with or be featured on? And I'm going to say living or not because remember Natalie Cole may have been one of the first to do it, and she sang with Unforgettable with her dad. So is there anybody like living or not living that you would like to sing with?
Honestly, I wish my grandfather was alive. I would love to sing with him.
Okay.
And the person alive that I would like to sing with?
Okay.
Faith Evans.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're putting that out in the atmosphere.
Yeah, because I am a big fan, or even if she writes for me, no, I like to be featured. Nothing mind that. Let her write. Let her write the song and feature me up. Let her do the writing. I'll help her with some of the arrangement. Oh yes.
Wow.
Oh yes.
Wow. Well, now do you? Yeah, I guess you do write and or produce your music also.
Yes.
Mhm.
Well, no, the producing, I guess you could say that arrangement is sort of producing as well. But yes,
Mhm.
I write and arrange.
Mhm.
Um, Joe Flame had helped with some arrangement, and I had
Mhm.
Blizzard Beat help with a few arrangements.
Mhm.
And I wrote for Carmen Brown. I wrote a hook
Oh.
on her song "Put You First,"
Okay.
which is
All right.
currently still being played on the air.
Mhm.
And I understand they're bringing out a club version of it, a Soulful House version. So
Mm.
I look forward to hearing that. Yeah, and
Mhm.
I met her. It wasn't an accident how I met her, but that was
Mm.
another testimony. And she was
Mm.
asking me to write, and I was like, "Girl, I don't do no writing." So when she convinced me to do it, I was like, "Oh boy, here we go. Here comes somebody else trying to push me to do something." I wasn't even in that right state of mind of
Mm.
singing, writing. I just wasn't
Mm.
there, but I went on and did it anyway, and the
Mm.
feedback was pretty good. So
Wow.
I'm happy I was a part of her blessing.
Okay. Well, I just talked to Carmen Brown last night, believe it or not. Believe it or
Wow.
not. Yes, yes, yes. We have an interview
Okay.
coming up with her. So that's what's
Wonderful.
happening. Yeah, yeah. She's out of North Carolina too now, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Look
We're
at
right
that.
next to each other.
Oh, really? Oh,
Uh
wow.
huh.
Isn't that something? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What a small world. A small community.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Definitely.
Now, is there any place that you would like to sing that maybe you haven't sung?
Winter Music Conference.
Oh, in Florida.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Okay.
would love to go to South Africa. I would love to go
Oh,
to
sure.
Italy.
Mm.
Yes, I
Mm-hmm.
would.
Okay.
Especially
All
South
right.
Africa. So South Africa is my biggest audience right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow. Isn't
South
that
Africa
something?
and Italy.
Mm.
And Italy.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh
That's
yeah.
amazing. That's amazing.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah. Well, and I know, first time I saw you was at Lincoln Park. I know you
Mhm.
did Full Time event. Where are some of the other places that you sung?
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go back. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Lincoln Park. I did that twice.
Mm-hmm.
I performed with Malira in the Bronx.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I sang at SOBs with oh Lord, what is his name from Kiss FM?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Qua, DJ Qua.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I Ansar Qua. I did a
Mm-hmm.
show. He had a lot of different artists on there, and I was one of the artists. I was actually one of the last artists to perform at the
Mm-hmm.
SOBs in New York. I
Mm-hmm.
did backgrounds for Jeff Fox and Kiss FM band at the
Mm-hmm.
Honeysuckle in New York.
Mm-hmm.
I performed with
Mm-hmm.
another artist. I was featured on a song with him at Mills
Mm-hmm.
in New York.
Okay.
Mostly New Jersey stuff. I did a lot of
Mm-hmm.
singing at different bars, clubs.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I performed in California
Okay. Mm-hmm.
for an artist by the name of Christina. I don't think she ever came out, but she was with Rick Waite. She was one of
Okay.
Rick Waite's, which is Celine Dion's producer.
Mm-hmm.
And she was one of his new artists, and I had got the
Mm-hmm.
advantage to fly out to California and sing backgrounds
Mm-hmm.
for her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I would love to do that again. We'll go out
Okay.
there and sing for me.
Mm. Okay.
Who performed the keisha? No, I'm just joking. And
Okay.
oh
Okay.
my
Put it
God,
out
who
there.
else I
Put it
sing
out
for?
there.
I
Put it out
sing
there.
I sing
Mm-hmm.
for and Valerie Adams, the
Mm-hmm.
Dementia Band. I
Mm-hmm.
remember singing at a handicap show with them.
Mm-hmm.
I sang at the Delta
Okay.
out in Jersey. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh,
Wow.
you're
You were in
taking
a
me
lot of
back.
places.
Yeah,
You were in a lot of places.
Yes, sir. I
Wow.
never really went too far. I never traveled overseas, and that's
Hmm.
something I look forward to doing.
Man, listen,
So
put
yes,
it
I'm
out there.
speaking that out in the atmosphere.
Hmm.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes,
Absolutely.
sir. Yes,
Absolutely.
sir.
Now, um, do you, do you have any upcoming projects? I know you've got some singles out now. You got stuff. You have anything else you can share with us? And
Yeah.
okay, great. Tell us. Let's cover it.
Yes. As
Mm-hmm.
far as projects I'm working on too, actually I just got 3 more projects to add on. I have a
Okay.
new single out called Amazing, and that's on Deep
Exactly.
Track Records. It's on we have mixes by Blizzard Beats and Jeffrey
Mm-hmm.
C. and Joe
Mm-hmm.
Flay.
Mm-hmm.
That actually should be dropping right before September 30th, but the pre-order is out now.
Mm.
I have another song coming out next week
Mm-hmm.
off of Fusion Records, that's in South Africa, and
Okay.
that's featuring Joe Flame, and it's called All
Mm-hmm.
My Life.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And they actually put it out a couple of weeks ago, and back in August it made the pick of the week for House of Spirit, and
Okay.
Amazing made the pick of the week for the House of Spirit in the same month. But
Okay.
something happened with the production situation, so they're re-putting
Mm-hmm.
All My Life back out. I think
Mm-hmm.
October 2nd. And
Mm-hmm.
then I'm working on another project. Hopefully, will probably be out between October and November. With
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Wade,
Okay.
called Shaker.
Mm-hmm.
I did not give the song a title yet.
Okay. That's all right.
I'm working on that. Actually, that's the
No
next
problem.
project I have to finish. And then I have
Okay.
another single coming out on Face to Base with Shino Black,
Oh, okay. I've
and
been
that's
seeing.
called He Makes Me Say. And that
Okay.
song
So.
is about you finally waited for a man to come, and then when he showed up, he makes you feel a certain kind of way, and that's what that song's about. It's about basically
Mm.
waiting for him, and when he comes, you're happy, you're excited, you just want
Mm-hmm.
to sing whatever comes to your heart. So that's what that song's about.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep.
Wow. Wow. So you got a lot going on.
Yeah,
That's what's.
and I have another track that I have to work on. That's called I just signed a contract.
Mm.
I forget the name of the label, but that's another label from South Africa.
Hmm. Wow.
Yeah, so
Well,
I have to finish working on that.
okay. So let me ask you this: How do you like? How do you know what to write? How do you get inspired? Do you sit down and write automatically? Do you have to feel something, or how does your process work for you?
Normally I hear something.
Okay.
If
Okay.
the track come on,
Hmm.
it could be boom, 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 boom. The next thing I turn around is like that.
Okay. Now.
I'm coming up with something. But if I don't
Okay.
feel it right away, then I'm not
Uh-huh.
liking the track.
Okay. I got
But when
you.
I hear the track, and
Hmm.
something come to my mind right away, now I'm like,
Right.
okay, I like this.
Hmm. Wow.
I don't know what kind of writer that is, but I
Oh
have to
no.
be able to. I don't know what kind of writer that's called, but some people can just write down lyrics
Mm-hmm.
and then add it to a track. I mean, I've done
Mm-hmm.
that,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm more of a the beat is what gives me the words, if
Mm.
that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yes, it makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
When you feel it, and then the words come to you. You say,
Yes.
that's what I understand. Okay. All
Yes.
right. Well, believe it or not, we're getting down to the wire here. Do you have any final thoughts that you would like to share?
What I would like to share is
Mm-hmm.
if anybody have any questions, They want to know, they want to get inspired or be inspired to come to sing. I do have a producer, which is Joe Flame, who would love to feature you on any tracks. So if you ain't scared, you can inbox me. Because I'm like this. I'm one of those artists, and I always said that if I ever got to that point, it's not about me.
Okay.
It's not about me. It's not about, I don't want you to get ahead of me. I don't want your track to be better than mine. No. No.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
No. It's not about, you got to wait till I get on and then I'm able to do this. No. No. If I know a producer right now and he's willing, I call that person, I say, listen, I got somebody who want to do a song with you, and he's the type of person, he'll say, well, come on, send him on over.
Wow.
It's up to you. So it's not about me. It's not about, no, a song might be hotter than mine. No.
Wow.
No.
That's good to know.
That's not, no. And I'm not going to be that way. I'm not going to be that way because I know how it feels to work with so many people and knowing so many people and working with so many people, and out of all those people, you only had one person who said, well, come on and pull her in and put her on that track.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
If I have the connection and you serious about what you want to do, you can inbox me.
Okay. All right.
On Facebook. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. Because I'll hook you up. And I ain't looking for no money. You know, we all got a gift. And you want to share your gift in any way that you can, I will help you try to get the opportunity. But you got to be ready.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to inbox you on that. That's all right.
Because I'll tell you now, I gave you that number like I'm call. Or I'll be calling Joe, listen, I got a man and then shit will come. He gonna be calling you up, Joe. I think you're serious, Joe. Joe be like, well, come on, I got plenty of tracks. And then I call back the following week. Joe, did he ever call you? No, girl, he ain't never called. And I said, well, you know what, Joe, I'm sorry. I tried to help him, but I guess they wasn't ready, Joe. But other than that,
No, here's how the call go. So Joe, I got this cat named Dan Shiver. Oh boy, he's excited, he's motivated. And then you call Joe back in next week, and all of a sudden he's not taking your calls. Joe. So you finally see him and say, Joe, I understand. Ever since I sent you that cat, Dan Shiver, I haven't heard from you. Listen.
Right. 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 All I can say is he wasn't ready, Joe. It sounded good. Joe, he wasn't ready. Joe would drop a track in your Dropbox quick. I got to solve this one. And if you don't like the song, he can tell me, I'll send him something else. Because he has passion and he loves what he do. So a lot of times when you link up with somebody like that, that is a total blessing.
Yes.
That's a blessing because I'm not looking for nothing from him. If God sees where money is involved, it's going to happen. But if it don't, guess what? I still love what I do.
Right.
I ain't quitting my 9 to 5. I love somebody.
That's all right. Well, if people want to reach, I guess you kind of said it already. If people want to reach you, what's the best way they can reach you?
On Facebook, Keisha Hall. I'm on Instagram, Keisha Blessed. I'm on Twitter, Keisha Sings. You can inbox me. You can email me, KeishaHall48@gmail.com or KeishaHall728@gmail.com. Then you'll get me. You'll get me because I get all my emails and inboxes and stuff to my phone constantly. So if there's anything, God forbid, nothing's going on in my world that I can't get back to you, trust and believe I will. I will.
Fantastic.
Definitely.
Fantastic.
I'm one of them people.
Okay.
Because I want to see everybody get a chance. Everybody. However the chance is, I want to see you get your chance. Even if you're not believing in yourself, you hang with me, you will. That's right.
Wow. Well, that's fantastic.
Yes,
well,
sir.
Keisha, it's supposed to be a 20-minute call. Listen, I just had a ball talking to you, and I find it's been inspirational, educational, and also too fun. And I just want to tell you thanks a lot for coming out to the call, and we're going to look to put this out on Monday. It'll go out Monday.
Okay.
The way we'll do it is we're going to run about 20 minutes on your show, then we'll have it up so that people can hear the whole interview. So
okay, wonderful.
Yeah. So listen, thank you so much for your time. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'm not going to give up my day job when it comes to singing. Right?
Amen. But if you ever think about it, hit your girl up. I'll hook you up. And I really appreciate you, and I'm grateful that you chose me to do this interview. And I pray that I touched somebody, and I meant what I said. And you enjoy the rest of your evening. And to everybody out there, keep God first. Whoever you believe in, whoever you worship, whoever you hold on to, keep it first in your life, because we need that.
You're right. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. All right. Well, Keisha, once again, thanks again. God bless.
God bless you too, Dan. Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. You have a good night.
You too, Dan. Thanks again.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.